What's up guys, I'm explaining the lyrics to my video, The Blow Up. So basically what happened was I'm really big on manifesting and using like the law of attraction and stuff, and one key element to like manifesting and using the law of attraction is preparing for it, or being prepared for what you want, because you get what you prepare for in life. So when I wrote this poem, song, whatever you want to call it, I was like, yeah, like I'm gonna write something about being thankful for the blow up as if it's already happened. So I started off with just I'm thankful for the blow up, and then I carried on writing. I found this beat and it was sick. So basically I'm going to explain the lyrics to you. So
every day I take the power from my citrine, been manifesting, now I'm living weight like it's a dream.
Starts off saying every day I take the power from my citrine, been manifesting, now I'm living wake like it's the dream. This is my citrine crystal, and this is one of the first crystals that I started using. So I would basically hold it and I would project like what I wanted in life into the citrine, and then like have it with me all the time, so that I was always thinking in a way that I would attract the things that I actually want to create in life. So it starts off with every day I take the power from my citrine, been manifesting, now I'm living wake like it's the dream. So you know, I was dreaming of what I wanted, and now like I'm living my life like that.
In this universe the power lies in things unseen, and so I'm letting my third eye build my reality.
What that means to me is, in this universe the power lies in things unseen. So we can see a whole bunch of stuff, but there's like a whole like load of like stuff that's invisible, vibration, energy that's invisible, and that's where a whole bunch of the power lies. Like we can project into that space and we can attract stuff back to us, and that's a very powerful space to utilize. So in this universe the power lies in things unseen, and so I'm letting my third eye build my reality. So I'm not letting my two eyes build my reality because I can see things with those two eyes. I'm letting my third eye, which is, you know, the eye in which like is the all-knowing eye, build my reality. So I'm building from that eye and not my two eyes that can see everything.
I do it different like a ruler, lines I make her straight, and yeah I'm challenged but I'm saying my direction's bait.
But I'm talking about a ruler, like a leader. I do it different like a ruler because, you know, I think that leaders understand some of this stuff, and that's not trying to be arrogant, but it's just the words to the song. I'm saying I do it from that perspective. Lines I make are straight, and yeah I'm challenged but I'm saying my direction's bait. So I'm saying the lines I make are straight, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a challenging road, that there's not like ups and downs and all those kinds of like spirals. Like we all know a journey is kind of like this. Yeah, I'm challenged, but I'm saying my direction's bait. I'm saying that the direction that I'm going in is straight. Like I know where I'm going, basically. Yeah.
Conscious consumption, eat, think, move, clean, got the finest plate. See my body is a temple, what's inside is great.
About like basically feeding conscious consumption. I'm basically feeding myself consciously, and that comes to food, that comes to movement, and that comes to my thoughts as well. So all of that, I'm fueling myself clean. My body is a temple, and what's inside is great. There's a lot of great stuff inside this body. Yeah, there's a spirit that's inside this, and your spirit is something great, and we gotta treat our body like it's a temple, because it is the house for like some crazy shit. So that's that line.
Every day I thank the stars because they directed me, sending me texts on how to master this geometry.
Every day I thank the stars because they're directing me. So basically I thank the stars, I see the stars, I see Venus, I see all the stars up there, and I thank them because they're directing me. And what I mean by that is like I'm very aware of my natal chart, so that I can understand myself more from like an energetic perspective in regards to the stars and how the forces of the stars actually pull on me as an individual. So I'm aware of my natal chart and how that might influence the decisions I make or the way I behave in life. Sending me texts on how to master this geometry, because like sacred geometry, like how do we master the geometry in the world?
They speak in numbers, so I study numerology, and then I question life, they're calling it philosophy.
They speak in numbers, so I study numerology. So basically everything boils down to numerology. Like everything. I watched a guy basically talk about astrology and how before astrology even happens, you need numerology because you need to know the date, the month, the year that you were born, and that's all numbers, yeah? So they speak in numbers, so I study numerology, and I freaking love numerology. Like, numerology, I love numbers. I love numbers, and I love paying attention to the numbers that appear in my life. And when numbers start appearing in my life, I actually try and harness the energy from those types of numbers. So yeah, I study numerology, definitely. And then I question life. They're calling it philosophy. So yeah, I'm big on philosophy. I like to question life. Why are we here? What are we here for? What is this universe? Yeah, I'm a big thinker like that.
Cacao daily in my cup for that magnesium. That number 3, it lights a spark up in my cranium.
Okay, next line is cacao daily in my cup for that magnesium. So basically what happened is I went and did a cacao ceremony, and I learned a bit about cacao and how it's good for the heart. Rauki Flow, check out her page on Instagram. I did the cacao ceremony with her, it was awesome. And she basically told me about how the oxygen, it increases the oxygen in your body, and I was like, shit, yeah, like I need more of that. So now I've started drinking cacao on a daily basis, and also it's high in magnesium, right? And you know, I was thinking to myself, great, if it's high in magnesium, how does magnesium actually work in my body, or how could it potentially work in my body? And we all did the burning of magnesium in school, and it burns this bright white light. So I was like, shit, the bright white light, put it inside me. I want that bright white light. So cacao daily in my cup for that magnesium. That number 3, it starts spark up in my cranium. So basically what I'm saying there is that, back to numerology, in the periodic table, magnesium comes down to, singles down to a number 3. I can't remember what the actual number is for magnesium, but when you do the two numbers together, it boils down to a number 3. So that number 3, it likes to spark up in my cranium. I'm also, my birth date is number 3, so I have a number 3 in my birthday. So it means I'm quite creative and da 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 da. So that number 3, it likes to spark up in my cranium, is that line.
Straight to the heart, blood flowing, living life in pain is done. Force takes me forward, none can stop me, yes, the beast has come.
Then it talks about the magnesium going straight to the heart, or the cacao going straight to the heart. Blood flowing, life in pain is done. So because I'm living from the heart, and again I learned that cacao is really good for the heart, because I'm also living from the heart, it means that living life in pain is done. And I have lived a life of pain, in which I let the mind completely take over, and now I'm kind of living from the heart, and it's a much better place to be in. So living life in pain is done. The next line is 4 takes me forward, none can stop me, yes, the beast has come. And again, this comes back down to numerology and my love for numerology. And basically I see a lot of number 4s. I've got 4s tattooed on me here because I see a lot of 4s, and 4 always actually related to work for me. Whenever I was thinking about work and business, I'd get a lot of the number 4s, and I've been seeing a lot of number 4s lately. And basically one time I was just sitting there and I was thinking about structure, and I've really started to create a lot of structure in my life and a lot of routine in my life, and I've been finding it super powerful. And basically I was sitting there and I was making a video on structure, and I was it was being filmed, it was just, I was allowing the flow to come to me. And within the flow, I figured I basically worked out the meaning of the number 4, and it was all about structure. And I'll post a video so you can see how it came to me. I'll put the link at the end. But basically, yeah, the number 4 is all about structure. It's all about moving forwards. It's all about climbing. It's all about using routine in order to move forwards in life. So that's what that lyric's about. 4 takes me forward, none can stop me, yes, the beast has come. Basically, I'm saying, you can't, nothing can stop me. I'm going in the direction I'm going in, and 4 is taking me that way. So I'm harnessing the energy of the number 4 greatly at the moment in my life.
Sit with my queen up on the throne, we building pyramids. Send out vibrations, raising consciousness through lyrics is a way I do it, but I'm also making other vids. Undo the brainwashing that greedy focus done to kids.
Okay, sit with my queen up on the throne, we're building pyramids. Now that is about, obviously I've got my partner, I consider her to be a queen and not, or a woman and not a girl, because she's mature, inspiring, intelligent, all things that I desire in a relationship. So sit with my queen up on the throne, we're building pyramids. Now, the pyramids, there's obviously the theories in which I believe that they send out vibrations and they're frequency machines. So like, I'm totally down for that. We're building pyramids, okay? Sending out positive vibrations through the messages that I'm trying to put out, through the content that I'm trying to put out. I'm trying to put out positive vibes. So we're building pyramids. Send out vibrations, raising consciousness through lyrics is a way I do it, but I'm also making other vids. So basically I'm saying like, when I write the poetry or when I write lyrics, it's generally about some form of deep stuff that I care about. So what I'm trying to do with these lyrics is create some form of awareness, raise vibration, raise consciousness through the lyrics, okay? We call it manifestation music, or like, this is what we're kind of like calling it, me and my partner. So that's that. But then I say I'm also making other vids, because there's also other videos that I'm making in order to do that, yeah, about movement, about nutrition, and about mindset. So I'm also putting that stuff out there. So don't forget to check out those other vids. Undo the brainwashing that greedy folk have done to kids. Yes, so I'm trying to basically say that we are brainwashed through a whole bunch of methods. I'm not going to go into it, but I want to help undo that. Let's raise the vibration. Let's get the wokeness flowing. Let's wake up, okay? So that is what I'm saying by that. And then I'm pretty sure it goes on to the chorus.
I know my purpose, so I'm following the path of light. Law of attraction is the main tool that I utilize.
I know my purpose, so I'm following the path of light. I know my purpose, I know what I'm here for, and I'm following that path, and it is a path of light. Law of attraction is the main tool that I utilize, and that really is the main tool that I utilize. Like, I love law of attraction. Check out Eco. Okay, he's so cute. I love the law of attraction. If you don't know about it, get onto it. Check out my other videos. Law of attraction is the main tool that I utilize. I really believe in it. I think it is so powerful.
See it, feel it, mind and heart, you gotta do it right. Affirm correctly and your thoughts will soon become your sight.
Mind and heart, see it, feel it, gotta do it right. Because the law of attraction works in a way in which, number one, you've got to see it, you've got to create the picture in your mind, and number two, you've got to create feeling. So it has to be not just your head, it has to be your heart, okay? So the mind will paint the picture, but your heart has to feel it, and that is how we send the vibration into the field. That is how we send the vibration into the field, and that is how we bring it back to us. There has to be that step involved. You've got to feel it, okay? Heart and mind, see it, feel it, got to do it right. Affirm correctly, and your thoughts will soon become your sight. So if you have the right affirmations, and I'm going to make a video on how to do affirmations, because I think there's a really, like, I do it in a specific way so that I do feel it. So affirm correctly, and your thoughts will soon become your sight. Okay, so you can create whatever it is that you want by using your thoughts, using your heart, but do it correctly, and then it will become your sight.
I'm thankful for the blow up. Said I'm thankful for the blow up. So every day I show up.
I'm thankful for the blow up. Again, I'm just saying I'm thankful for it, whether it's happened yet or not, because you get what you prepare for. Thankful for the blow up, so every day I show up. So I show up every single day. Every day I show up, I create.
I speak the language of the greatest, and I don't care for none that's hating. See me, I'm way too busy chasing, and don't look sideways on one laning.
Basically, a guy taught me, Tom Clark, the Tom Clark Impact. Check his page out. He taught me about language, and that was something so friggin' powerful to me. Like, it was one of the most powerful things that I learned, so I'm forever thankful for that. He taught me about the power of language, and I changed my language after he told me about it, and like literally it was just a great thing. It changed my life, like just changing my language. So I speak the language of the greatest, so I try not to use like in inverted commas, as I always say, negative words. Everything is neutral, but whatever. So I try to use language that is going to inspire me and empower me and make me feel better. And I don't care for none that's hating, because like I'm just doing what I love. Like I'm doing what I love on a daily basis. So whatever. I'm way too busy chasing. Like I'm too busy chasing my dreams to care about hatred. I don't look sideways, I'm one lane in. So like, I'm in my lane. Like I'm not looking around at what other people are doing. I'm just like what other people are saying. I'm just doing my thing. I'm one lane in. Like it's like what I'm doing.
I'm saying that's the way I like it. Distractions don't deserve my sighting. And trust I'm saying this politely. Won't see me texting while I'm driving.
I'm saying that's the way I like it because it is. I'm saying that's the way I like it because that is the way I like it. I like to stay in my one lane and not look everywhere else. I just like it like that. Distractions don't deserve my sighting. And I'm like, yeah, they don't. Like, I'm focused, basically, is what I'm saying. I am focused right now. And I'm saying it politely. I'm not being rude by saying I'm not looking sideways and all of that stuff. I'm saying it politely. I'm just saying it how it is. I'm doing my thing. Don't y'all worry, I'm not being rude to none of y'all. I'm saying it politely. You won't see me texting while I'm driving. So that for me is not actually about texting while I'm driving. Though guys, don't text while you drive. No good. But anyway, what I'm actually saying there is I'm driving, I'm moving forwards, I'm not reversing. I'm driving, I'm moving forwards. You won't see me texting, so you won't see me doing other shit like whilst I'm in my lane and I'm going. So that's what that's about.
And so I'm thankful for the blow up. Requested shit and then it showed up. Straight from the heart, I always vote love. Let all these other niggas play thugs.
Requested shit and then it showed up. Again, that's all about the law of attraction, you know. Request shit and it shows up. Like, ask the universe for what it is you want. Ask it properly and it will show up. I truly believe that. I feel the effects of that. And it's amazing. It's amazing. Straight from the heart, I always vote love. I always vote love. 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 Always vote love. Love wins. Straight from the heart. I always vote love. Let all these other beep play thugs. Like, I ain't about that thug life.
I've got one girl, she got the best of me. Don't need no more, so don't be testing me.
I just wanted to say, I've got one girl, she's got the best of me. Don't need no more, so don't be testing me. Because a lot of the time these days, like, music is all about multiple women. And I don't rate it. Like, if you've got one girl, like, love that person. I'm all for that.
I chose a queen, I'm blessed indefinitely. See, she's inspiring necessity.
I chose a queen, I'm blessed indefinitely. So like, I really did. I chose a queen. Like, this is like again, it's about, I don't want like a girl, I want a woman, someone who's inspiring. And then the next line is, she's inspiring necessity. Like, that is like, I need that. Like, it's like, I just don't find like the other way attractive. So that's like, it's a necessity for me, and like, I'm very thankful for that.
Only good vibes, I'm wearing amber around my neck. Exchanging energy for massive check.
Only good vibes, I'm wearing amber around my neck. I'm not quite wearing amber around my neck right now. It's fallen off somewhere in the bed. But basically, I wear the amber around my neck because I think I get really good vibes for it. It sits right in the middle of, like, when it's there, of my sun tattoo, my sun disc. And it's yellow as sun, and I'm like, amber's about like good vibes. And I bought it one time because I was going through a bit of a challenge and I needed some positive energy, so I bought the amber for that reason. So only good vibes, I'm wearing amber around my neck, exchanging energy for massive checks. Okay, so I'm giving, and in return we're gonna get those massive checks. Talk like you already have those massive checks. Again, it's about getting what you get what you prepare for. You get what you ask for. You get what you're saying.
A daily workout lets me hit that flex. Organic cotton, gotta keep it fresh.
Yeah, I work out daily most of the time, and lets me hit that flex. Movement is very important to me, as you know. So that's what that line's about. Finally, the last line, organic cotton got to keep it fresh. Now, I do not engage in fast fashion. I don't throw any of my old stuff away, and sometimes I can buy like stuff from, you know, like the vintagey, secondhand, markety, stally places if I want something that has like a brand on it for a certain type of look that I'm going for. But otherwise, I keep it clean, I keep it fresh. I buy bamboo cotton. I try and buy basically as close to fair trade, as close to organic cotton as possible, and it can be a little bit challenging to know exactly where your clothing comes from, but I don't engage in fast fashion, and I do not over buy clothes because I don't think it's necessary. So I'm very conscious when it comes to shopping, what I put on my body as well, whether somebody was in pain and abused and treated unfairly for my clothing. Yeah, so that's what that line's about. Organic cotton, got to keep it fresh. And then again, I'm thankful for the blow up. Speak like you've already had it. So guys, that's the video that explains the lyrics. I know some people wanted to know what it was about, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that you get some form of inspiration for that. Law of attraction, big on it, get doing it, and there's heaps more videos to come from me. So guys, enjoy your day, and I will see you next time. But love.
Look, I'm thankful for the blow up. Me, I'm thankful for the blow up. Said I'm thankful for the blow up. So every day, I'm thankful for the blow up. I'm thankful for the blow up. Said I'm thankful for the blow up. So every day I show up.